The head of Nicolás Maduro is officially wanted. The United States is offering a reward of $50 million to anyone providing information leading to the arrest of the Venezuelan president, an unprecedented and historic amount. To put this into perspective, the bounty for capturing Osama bin Laden, the notorious leader of al-Qaeda, was half that amount. In Caracas, the reaction was immediate. Venezuela's foreign minister called this American decision pathetic, denouncing it as another interference in the country's internal affairs. But why such a high bounty? What exactly is Nicolás Maduro accused of? In 2020, under Donald Trump's presidency, Maduro was already indicted by the United States for participation and complicity in drug trafficking activities. These serious accusations involve a cocaine trafficking network allegedly orchestrated by the Venezuelan regime. The U.S. Department of Justice even describes Maduro as a narco-terrorist responsible for shipping tons of drugs into the United States. Trump has never minced words, calling him a racist supremacist and an international extortionist. This showdown between the two men has been ongoing for several years. At that time, the bounty for capturing Maduro was $15 million, signaling America's intent to increase pressure. In July 2024, Maduro was re-elected for a third term. But this election is highly contested, tainted by massive fraud allegations. Protests against the regime are violently suppressed, and much of the international community, including the United States, refuses to recognize the legitimacy of this vote. If you want to follow the inside story of this political crisis live, subscribe now and activate the notification bell. Since returning to the White House, Donald Trump has toughened his policy against Venezuela. Among his measures, the expulsion of 200 alleged gang members to a mega prison in El Salvador, forced deportations of Venezuelan migrants back to Caracas, and the imposition of very strict economic sanctions. These sanctions notably include the threat to impose a 25% tariff on any country buying Venezuelan oil, a severe blow to an already struggling economy. Maduro's government denounces this blatant interference in its sovereignty. According to Caracas, these actions aim solely to economically strangle the country and provoke a regime change by force. This international confrontation plunges Venezuela into a never-ending crisis, with millions suffering from poverty, food shortages, and lack of medical care. The question remains, how far will the United States go to overthrow Maduro? And what does the future hold for Venezuela in this geopolitical showdown? To stay updated on upcoming developments, exclusive analyses, and in-depth reports, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Your community deserves to be informed.